Hey again, everybody. It's a Mr. Good, another installment of Mr. Good Science Class, remote version. Week 9. And again, I'm talking quietly because my baby's still sleeping upstairs. Can you believe it? Um, so we are on week 9, and this week ends on Friday, the 22nd. And what we've decided as a school and as teachers is that we're not going to assign any new assignments after this Friday. So that doesn't mean we're not going to assign anything else. We'll give you some options. We'll still be here. We'll still be interacting with you. We'll be giving you some extra stuff and optional things. But as far as new content, new material, new assignments, that will definitely be graded. This is the last week for that. So as this is the last week, technically, for new assignments, I wanted to give you kind of a choose your own adventure thing with science. Now, if you remember, the very first week we were off, we did something called the micro hike, where you went outside and just looked at a very small section of land. And from that, you could find a lot of things. You could think about ecosystems, think about different animals and their interactions, um, biotic and abiotic. So there's a lot going on there. So it turns out that website I got that from is really cool. I've been looking a lot at it lately. So your instructions are 3 steps. First, go to NewHop, the website. That's the website I'm talking about. Number 2, choose one of the lessons that looks most interesting to you. And then step 3, do that lesson. For this week, it doesn't matter to me which lesson you choose. So if you scroll down a bit, the lessons start here. I'm really intrigued by this one because, hello, that's our city. It says it's not going to be released until today, which is the 18th, but I'm recording this video yesterday. So by the time you see this video, hopefully this one will be available, because I think that was going to be pretty cool about plate tectonics and how mountains are built. No idea what Theater in the Wild is. It could be cool. Night hikes. This is probably going to talk about the different types of things you can see in the night sky. And this will go hand in hand with an optional thing that I'm going to be talking about with you in just a minute. A citizen science opportunity, going out at night and listening to sounds. Backyard phenology. Phenology is a study of how things change throughout the seasons. You can practice tying different types of knots and figuring out what type of knot is best for what thing. These virtual escape rooms are pretty cool. I'm going to ask that you don't do this for your one lesson, because this is kind of a culmination of lessons. If you've done any of these with Miss Blankenship in the library, these are powered by Breakout EDU. And if you're really good at science, you should be able to do them pretty well. But if you're not sure of some of the things, these are the lessons on the website where you can go through and click on these lessons, do them, and they'll help you solve the breakout problems. So again, you don't have to do these, but if you choose to, awesome. Test your knowledge. Arboreal antics with mathematics. Arboreal is like trees and stuff. Ms. Thorson would love it if you picked that one. Invasive species, if you feel like you need some closure on our invasive species unit, you could do that one. Being mindful in nature. There's so many cool lessons here. I've done a few of them, not all of them. Nature's Symphony. As a musician, this one looks pretty cool to me. The very first escape room that they did. Anyway, you can scroll through here, and anything that interests you, I want you to click on it and do it. I'm just going to click on, let's see. Let's do the Nature Symphony one, just as an example. All of these lessons, once you open up the website, the very first thing that pops up is a video of someone from this NewHop website sort of explaining what the lesson is all about.
What's up, everybody? If you are just tuning in for the first time or this is your first lesson.
So they kind of introduce you to what these lessons look like and how to do them. Then it will give you some basic information. It might have you watch a few informative videos that are separate from YouTube, but you really just go through the website and do what it says. Watch the videos, read the things. Here's a few different bird calls you might listen to in this one. Come on, Raven. There you are. Talk about the sounds of the ocean or the things that make sounds in the ocean. Ooh, humpback whale, so cool. Instruments that are made from nature, maybe instruments that are inspired by nature. Actually, after I'm done here, I'm going to actually take this lesson. This looks pretty cool. So you just scroll through. At the end, it gives you a quiz. I'm not grading these quizzes. They get the responses to these, not me. But test your understanding of the lesson and do this quiz. And then for me, the only thing I'm asking you to do for your assignment is complete the following. And you can write your answer in the text box below. You can write it on paper and upload it and send me a picture. Or there should be some sort of like record your own voice option where you just explain what it is and then you can send me that file. I put an example answer here. This is from that lesson that we already did. So you can just kind of see what I'm looking for. The main idea of the lesson in detail is the first thing. And then the second thing is, what are the two new things that you learned from this lesson? So that's it. Here's my main idea that I took away from the micro hike lesson, and then two new things that I learned. That's it for this week. Again, my email, my phone number, or you can just inbox me using this button right here. If you have any questions, I've had a lot of students text me and email me. I think it's great. So I'm pretty much always available, text or email anytime. So that's that. The next thing I have for you this week is super important, and you've probably been bugged by your other teachers about this at some point. But this needs to happen by this Friday, which is in 5 days or 4 days, depending on how you count. So this is, this year didn't end the way we all maybe hoped it would have. Or maybe you like this. I don't know, but it's different. And we're not in person. We can't sign each other's yearbooks. We can't print out yearbooks and pass them out. This will be a digital record of your 8th grade year. And it's only going to work if you participate in it. So I just actually did this. I got on Flipgrid and I recorded my video. It was super easy and pretty fun. And it's going to be so awesome once Miss Ingram sends out this link and you can click through and see everybody's messages, and you have that memory forever. That link will always be there, until the real apocalypse. So here are some steps on how to do it. Enter the code. You can just click here. It's super easy. There's just a big green button. You record a quick message. And if you're a little bit camera shy, I know you probably can't tell, but I'm a little camera shy. I think it's weird that I have to record this and like put it up on the internet where everyone can see it. But you know what? In your life, everyone looks at you and listens to you all the time. So even if it's weird for you, it's normal for everyone else. So just do it. Okay? So that's due Friday, and prepare to be pestered this week if you haven't done it. The last thing I've given you this week is this extra citizen science project. It says contribute to scientists, sky search, light pollution. So to contribute to this project, basically you'll go out at night and you'll look at the stars. It doesn't matter if you're in the city or wherever you are. I assume most of you are in the city. But scientists are trying to research what light pollution does to the night sky and how it affects us as humans. So whatever data you can contribute, there's an app you can download, or if you don't want to do that, you can just make some observations and send them in. All the instructions for how to do all that stuff are right here in this document, and it's in English and Espanol. Okay? That's all for this week. So again, choose your own adventure. There are tons of cool lessons on that website. I look forward to hearing from you about which lessons you did and how you liked it and what you learned. So fairly simple this week. And then again, this is the last week we're posting new content, new lessons, kind of reserving next week and the week after that to sort of wrap things up, go back and redo things if you need to. I'll still be posting a few new things for those of you who are craving new things. We'll still be here. We'll still be available. At least I will be here all summer I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so good luck with that, and I'll see you on the other side.